Top Med Talk.
Nick Majerison here. From October the 8th to the 12th, it's all about Dingle on Top Med Talk. Evidence-based perioperative medicine, EBPOM, is proud to present the 21st current controversies in anaesthesia and perioperative medicine and the SIAA Autumn Congress. Check out ebpom.org/meetings to find out more. Then, from October the 19th through to the 23rd, it's Anesthesiology 2019, the annual gathering of the American Society of Anesthesiologists in Orlando, Florida this year. Top Med Talk will be covering the conference from day one with live streaming of our conversations from the booth and unique content. Check out our website for more details, www.topmedtalk.com. That's www.topmedtalk.com.
Welcome to Conference Highlights. Recorded in front of a live audience at an evidence-based perioperative medicine, that's EBPOM conference. EBPOM are world leaders in perioperative education, so why not join us at our next meeting with a special discount for Top Med Talk subscribers. Look us up on www.ebpom, that's EBPOM.com. Top Med Talk.
Our next speaker is Charlotte Molenaar, who joins us from Holland, and she is going to be trainee surgeon, but currently doing her PhD, and is the coordinator for the International PREHAB trial, which she's going to tell you about today. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction. First of all, I would like to compliment the organization on this sold-out conference in this outstanding venue. And I'm standing here on behalf of the entire PREHAB team to tell you something about our study. So we've received a funding from the Dutch Society of Cancer in the Netherlands, and Friesland Campina is a dairy company who's providing the proteins we use in the PREHAB trial. This is the protocol combined with the international consortium is created for our PREHAB trial. It has recently been published, so if you would like to start a prehabilitation program in your own hospital, you could use this one as an example. Now onto the PREHAB trial. It's an international randomized controlled trial. We want to include in total 714 patients in a prehabilitation or in control group. We include patients with colorectal cancer over 18 years of age. And we exclude patients if they cannot train, of course, if they cannot provide informed consent, or if we think that some circumstances will determine their outcomes. For example, if they have a second primary tumor simultaneously with the colorectal cancer and they need surgery for that as well, this will enlarge the risk on complication. We exclude those patients. So these are the participating centers, including right now. We're doing this together with Canada, Barcelona, Denmark, and Ferrara in Italy. And Maxima Medical Center in the Netherlands is the sponsor of the trial. Because inclusions are not as expected, we are recruiting new centers. And we have another center in Barcelona that wants to participate, and also 2 other centers in Holland. At Amphia Hospital and Bernhoven Hospital, they will start very soon. They are piloting their first patients right now. And we recently got interest from University Hospital in New Zealand as well, so we're expanding. What are we measuring? We are measuring several time points. We start at baseline, of course, and based on the baseline results, we create an individualized program. Then we do the prehabilitation program in the PREHAB group. And after 4 weeks, we do another measurement just before operation. The surgery happens, and then 4 weeks and 8 weeks post-operatively, we do the measurements again. And 52 weeks later, we do the questionnaires. What do we measure? At baseline T1 and T2, we do the CPAT results. We also determine functional capacity with the 6-minute walk test, for instance, and strength parameters. We also determine nutritional status and body composition, and we provide questionnaires on the health-related quality of life, disability, and cost-effectiveness. So this is our multimodal prehabilitation program. It's a 4-pillar model. Well, actually, a 5th one is also as well. Of course, we have the exercise as well, endurance as strength. We have a nutritional support where we give dietary advice and supplements, a smoking cessation program, and of course mental support. In case of the colorectal patients, we also optimize the patient by correcting anemia in advance of surgery. Exercise is in hospital 4 weeks before surgery, 3 times per week under supervision from a physiotherapist. Endurance and strength. Endurance is a high-intensity interval training based on the CPAT results at baseline. And strength is resistance training. And those are the following exercises we perform, and they are based on the 1 repetition maximum on baseline as well. We also advise the patients on home-based exercise training. That's a low to moderate intensity training. We advise the patients to perform at least 60 minutes of exercise daily. Then the nutritional support. We give dietary advice by our nutritionists based on the energy requirements and the intake of the patients. We also advise the patients to take 1.5 to 1.8 grams of kilograms proteins in their dietary. And we also provide supplements of 30 grams after training and 1 hour before going to sleep every day. Furthermore, we provide vitamin supplements, vitamin D, and multivitamins. The smoking cessation program is standard of care. We use that with nicotine replacement therapy and counseling. And of course, the mental support, we provide optimal information to the patients. We hope to empower the patients in their own process. We give breathing and relaxation techniques, and we refer to a medical psychologist if there are high scores on the anxiety or depression scale. What are our primary outcomes? They're quite similar to the Westfit trial. So we want to know the complication rate within 30 days postoperatively, and of course the functional capacity postoperatively in both groups. We look at patient-reported outcome measures with the questionnaires, functional capacity measured with CPAT results, nutritional status, length of hospital stay, compliance to the program, and whether or not we need to adjust the program, and of course cost effectiveness. So this is the inclusion rate. We started with the trial in July 2017. Right now we have 190 patients included, and because we were a bit behind of inclusion, because patients would not participate in the trial by the mentioned before rules, we are recruiting new centers right now. We don't wait for the results of this trial before we implement prehabilitation, because we all believe in it. So we started prehabilitation with patients with colorectal cancer outside of the study, the patients who are excluded from the trial because of, for example, metastasis. And we also just finished the protocol on prehabilitation in patients with non-small cell lung cancer. We will start on that very soon, I think August or September. Thank you very much.
Lee Majerison here. Thanks for listening to Top Med Talk. Now, before we let you go, it's important that we remind you to subscribe to Top Med Talk. That way you'll never, ever miss another episode. Also, if we could encourage you to join us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, pretty much every single social media platform, we're there. Join us. And finally, check out topmedtalk.com. If you go to our website, you can subscribe to email updates. That way we can always tell you where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing, and how you can join us. topmedtalk.com, and click on the section marked email updates. Finally, Top Med Talk is proud to act as the broadcasting arm of EBPOM, Evidence-Based Perioperative Medicine. We'd love you to find out more about them as well. ebpom.org is their website. That's ebpom.org. And if you go to ebpom.org/meetings, you can find out about some of the wonderful meetings that we attend and cover across the year here on Top Med Talk. That's ebpom.org/meetings.